Hello and greetings from the Pollerizer. In my last video, I announced that my channel recently passed 100 subscribers. And even though reaching that milestone honestly isn't much of a game changer for a growing YouTube channel, since, let's be honest here, most of us aren't going for 100 subscribers, we're putting in the work to get past 1,000 subscribers and qualify for the YouTube Partner Program so that we can get paid. There is actually one nice benefit we small channel owners get for reaching 100 subscribers. However, I see that a lot of my fellow small YouTubers who've qualified for this benefit, you haven't taken advantage of it yet, so I'm here to explain what this benefit is and the steps you need to take to claim your hard-earned reward from YouTube. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm building an online brand on YouTube as part of my overall plan to achieve success in life. So especially if you're building a YouTube channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications to follow me on my journey. I want to make sure this video reaches as many people as possible who can benefit from it, so please also comment, like, and share this video. And if you're thinking about starting your own channel, now's a great time to do so because YouTube's continuing to grow as a platform. The sky's the limit, and I'd love to work towards success alongside you. So let's say you've started a channel and your hard work's starting to pay off. Once you reach 100 subscribers, then congratulations! Your channel has now earned the right to have its own custom YouTube URL. This means that instead of the long and totally unmemorizable standard URL that YouTube assigns when your channel's new, you can now create a custom, shortened URL that you can share with others through your other social media, email, website, etc. to help promote your channel. Now, there are a few steps you have to go through and a few requirements you have to satisfy to claim your custom URL, so let's get started with the prerequisites. YouTube says that in addition to having at least 100 subscribers, your channel also needs to be at least 30 days old, plus you need to replace the default channel icon YouTube assigned when you first created your channel with an updated photo or image, such as a brand logo, which is what I use, as well as ensure you've uploaded a separate larger image as artwork for your channel's banner. You can check to see if you're eligible to claim a custom URL by going to YouTube Studio, clicking the settings link in the navigation menu, selecting channel in the settings pop-up window to access the feature eligibility tab, and from there clicking on the status and features link. This brings up a features dashboard where you can scroll down to see which features your channel is eligible to use, including the custom URL. Now, I realize that whether or not you have 100 subscribers yet, many, if not most of you watching this video, you've already completed these steps. But just in case you haven't, I've provided links to YouTube's channel art and icon specs and instructions in this video's description. Alright, so once you meet all the prerequisites we just covered, here's how you claim your custom URL. There are a couple ways to begin the claim process. You can start by clicking the link on your channel's features eligibility dashboard in YouTube Studio that I just showed you how to access earlier, or you can also begin the process from your channel's homepage. To start the claim process from your homepage, click on your channel icon in the upper right-hand corner, then choose Settings from the drop-down menu. This will bring you to your channel's settings page, so what you do next is scroll down to find the link for accessing your channel's advanced settings, and click on that link to access the advanced settings page, and this is where you'll find confirmation from YouTube that you're eligible to claim your channel's custom URL. Now what you want to do next is click the Claim Eligibility Statement, which is a link that launches the pop-up window you see now, and this allows you to preview your channel's custom URL. As you see, by default, custom URLs are in the format C// followed by your channel name. But as shown here, you do have an option if you'd like to add a suffix to your channel name at the end of the URL. Now, since in my previous video, we covered the need to make sure we've read and understand YouTube's terms of service and community guidelines policies to avoid problems that can hurt our channels, let's go ahead and take a quick look together at YouTube's custom URL terms of use to make sure we know what we're getting into. And yeah, looking through the terms, it's no surprise that along with completing the prerequisites we covered earlier in this video, along with all the other conditions YouTube laid out here, we see that YouTube's tied the privilege of using a custom URL to compliance with its general terms of service and community guidelines. Since YouTube can revoke custom URLs if we break these rules, and even worse, in some cases, suspend or even terminate channels for severe violations, you definitely want to check out my other videos covering YouTube's rules, which you can watch later using links in this video's end card and description. But you want to stay right here with me for now, because up next is the part we've been waiting for. So let's head back over to the custom URL pop-up window, and here you can confirm that you agree to the terms of use we just finished reading, and go ahead and click the Change URL button. Now we get a new pop-up window where you can take one more look to make sure the custom URL is just the way you want. So if everything looks good to you, go ahead and click the Confirm Choice button and then let YouTube work its magic for a few moments. And now we're all done and back to the channel homepage. So right about now, you might have noticed that your channel's URL didn't change in your browser's address field. And if you're wondering why that is, it's because the standard URL for your channel doesn't get replaced by the custom URL. What this means is the custom URL is basically an alias that's easier to read and can be used instead of the standard URL, but it does not actually replace the standard URL. Okay, at this point, go ahead and test out your custom URL by typing it in place of the standard URL in your browser's address field. And if needed, you can go back to your features eligibility dashboard or your channel's advanced settings page using the steps we covered earlier. And now you should see a statement confirming that your custom URL is active. And if you click on that statement, it acts as a link that when you click it, takes you back to your channel's homepage, where now you can see your custom URL in the address field. And if you want to promote your channel using an even shorter URL, you can actually delete the C and / in front of your channel's name, and that works just as well. So you're essentially getting 2 custom URLs by going through this claiming process. Alright, so check this out, and this is pretty awesome. As I was working on this video, a friend of mine who's thinking about starting her own YouTube channel, she asked to see what I'm working on YouTube, so I got a chance to try out my new custom URL and send it to her. And seriously, you gotta admit, even though this is a pretty small benefit compared to what comes later as we grow our channels and reach higher creator reward levels on YouTube, that custom URL looks pretty sexy, and as I said in my last video, even though there's a lot ahead of us on the path to succeed on YouTube, getting to this point in the journey, it's definitely something to be proud of. Remember, it takes a lot of hard work to build your channel and earn that custom URL, so please make time now to watch the videos you see here to help stay in good standing with YouTube. Also, make sure that notification bell's turned on, because I've got plans to take the content here on the Pollerizer to a whole new level later this month, and I'm going to invite you to be a part of that. Stay tuned for more details, and see you again soon.